Sorry, that's an old show you got there.
Oh, bad echo.
Here we go with this player.
Baby.
Oh, Perry, I didn't know you could sing like that.
Girl, that ain't me singing. That's my friend Charles Martin Fugate in this song Red Light District. And a shout out to Charles for letting us play the song for the show. We really appreciate it, brother.
freedomtalkradio.co.uk.
Let's go!
This is the most diverse, most amazing, one of the funniest radio stations you could ever listen to on the internet. I've heard so much stuff from the ups, the downs, the lefts, the rights.
The politics, the non-politics, the schmolitics, whatever you want to call them.
It's great.
Okay, is it my turn now? Welcome everybody to the show. Pal Talk and Facebook, wherever you happen to be listening from, on Spreaker. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's good to have you with us. Don't forget to give us a call tonight. You know, it's 2 hours. It's a long time to fill without your help. Number's 712-432-0075. And when the nice lady starts talking to you, put in the PIN number 355770 and tic-tac-toe, and guess what? You'll be talking to us. Welcome. Hey, Perry, you wandering around, or you still out playing around?
Oh, I'm sitting right here drinking on this daiquiri and wondering who in the world up in heaven likes to mess around with the equipment and stuff and getting a big laugh. I think it might be my buddy Lobo. You know, because, Jim, we have not had a show over here on Spreaker that started off exactly the way it's supposed to, with the music going and all that good stuff.
I know. Yeah, I was thinking about that. In fact, we talked about it earlier, Perry, when we were talking about what we were going to do on the show tonight. Yeah, you're right, we haven't.
Yeah, I do believe I said...
It up every time.
I do believe I said something like, I'm ready tonight, and see what happens. Something still mess up, the player didn't start, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, I hear you. I know exactly what you're talking about.
So how you doing this? Happy Valentine's Day to you and everybody listening. How you doing?
Well, happy Valentine's Day to you too, Perry.
Oh, thank you. So
did
now...
Did you have a hot date tonight before the show?
No, not tonight. I had one last night. I don't know about hot date. It was more like a hot mess.
Oh, my, yeah, well, you're going to have to tell me about that one. Mine was about the same way, so we can compare horror stories after a while.
I think I might have to get a little bit more of this daiquiri in me. You know, I don't know, that's some really... So that was a scary night, Jim. I don't think I've ever been as scared in all my life.
Well, suck down that liquid courage then so you can talk about it. My goodness.
All right, well, let me do that. So why don't you go and tell me about yours? You know, I know you had that date from that girl. So how'd it go?
You just don't slurp while you're drinking that daiquiri, okay?
All right, I'll try not to. I usually don't slurp.
Okay, if you do, it make me jealous.
Oh, okay.
How did it go? Well, you know what, Perry?
Huh?
I met her on a dating site. I figured, well, what the heck? It's Valentine's Day. I'll see if I can find somebody to go out and have dinner with or go to a movie or something. So I started looking around on this dating site, and I found somebody that was really nice, and we chatted back and forth. You know, they got one of those little chat windows on there. We seemed to like each other, so I invited her to go out to dinner. And she thought that was a great idea. I thought, okay, cool, I got me a Valentine's Day. Now, this was yesterday, too, so, you know, we didn't try to get it all in tonight before the show. I mean, I probably still wouldn't be ready. So anyway, I went over to her house and picked her up. She told me where she lived. What she didn't tell me, Perry, she was under 4 feet tall.
Oh, Lord.
And I went up to the door and expecting to see somebody eye level to eye level, and she opened the door and there was nobody there. So I just kept looking down and down and down, and I finally found her. And there she was. She was all of about 4 feet tall. And I said, well, it's a little too late to back out now, so we'll just go ahead and go on this date. So we went out to dinner, and I see we got a caller, so I'll tell you what. I'll finish my story up here after we get this caller in. How does that sound?
You want to go and connect that call?
I'll be happy to. Hello, caller. Welcome to the show. Would you tell us your name and where you're calling from, please? Caller?
Oh, well, I guess they got shy. They hung up. Caller, you want to call us back? Maybe they hit something by accident.
Yeah, we're doing something wrong tonight because they didn't come on muted tonight. So we're going to have to watch that.
Oh, okay, let's see. I got it. Here we go. Yeah, that's taken care of. Alright, okay. Y'all come on and call in and get your Cupid name or you know, I don't get your Cupid shuffle on or something. So now you can go on and finish your story up.
Anyway, we get to the restaurant and we decided that we're going to sit next to each other. She climbs up in the booth, and I mean, I thought I was going to have to get this gal a step stool because she was doggone little, but she managed to get in there. I guess she's used to it. She just kind of gave a little hop, and there she was, and she slid on over, and I got in, and you know how hard it is to put your arm around somebody when they're 4 feet tall and sitting at a table? It's like trying to hug a little kid.
Yeah, that would be tough. Hey, Jill, my caller is back. Let's go and connect that call again, please.
Alrighty, I'll do that. Anyway, I can't tell you how self-conscious I was.
I can imagine.
Hello, caller. Welcome to the show. Would you tell us your name and where you're calling from, please? Oh, caller.
What, they hung up again?
I heard him say it's not working.
I heard him say something.
Yeah, she said it's not working, but it did start working. So call her.
Yeah, we did hear a little bit of something. Call back.
Whatever you did when you said it wasn't working, it was working. So call back.
Yeah, call back and make sure you mute the chat room if you're over in the chat room or you have your radio or something going so you won't get that echo and you'll be able to hear us okay.
Anyway, Perry, this little girl, now, I said that I would treat because, you know, I didn't figure first date and anything, and she'd want too awful much, you know. Most people are pretty shy about eating and ordering when it's on a first date. Not her. I'll tell you what, I think she ordered half of the menu. She ordered an appetizer, and then she ordered an entree, and then she ordered dessert. And I don't know where she put it all, but I want you to know that this little 5-foot snack inhaled all of that food.
Wow. That's quite a feat for such a little bitty thing. Hey,
yeah,
Jim.
Tell me about it.
Did she happen to order short ribs?
No, as a matter of fact, she ordered a steak. And the steak was almost as big as her head. I looked at that thing. I said, are you going to eat all that? She said, oh, yeah, no problem. And, boy, I'll tell you what, she did, buddy. She inhaled that thing like it it might as well have been a McDonald's hamburger. I mean, that thing was gone in about 3 bites.
That's it. Wow.
Yeah, tell me about it. And then riding in the car, she decided she didn't like the music I had on the radio, so she stands up and walks across the car to change the damn radio station on me.
Walked across the car.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Like I said, she was little. Well, when I took her home, I went to give her a kiss on the cheek, and I had to get down on one knee. She thought I was going to propose, and I said, "Oh no, it's way too early for that. I just come down here to give you a little peck on the cheek and tell you it was fun." And I said, "I don't think I've ever dated anybody quite as short as you are before." And she says, "Yeah, I hear that a lot." We had talked about going dancing, and I looked at her and I said, "Nah, I don't think so. I don't even want to think about where your head's going to be if we were dancing. So no, I think we'll pass on that."
Yeah, up close and personal, huh?
Yeah, tell me about it. And if I wasn't having an arthritic week, I would have just said, "Well, okay," and I'd have picked her up and held her at eye level, But shoot, I squeak and creak like a rusty old screen door the last few days with all these weather changes. So I begged off of the dancing part. I told her my arthritis was bothering me too bad. I really wasn't lying to her, but that was a good way to get out of going dance.
Well,
so we did go to a movie, and at one point in time, she got excited, and she was standing up in the chair, clapping her hands at the movie.
Oh, that's...
Holy cow. I have never dated a more rambunctious little girl in the world.
That's funny.
And then I said something to her. She says, "Don't get cute with me." I said, I'm just teasing you. And she doubled up her fist, and she says, "I'm at the right level." Pow, right in the fister. And I tell you what, that scared me.
Well, that would scare me too. So what, did you go out with her again?
No, that was just the other night. No, that was...
Oh, that was the
second date.
That was the Valentines date.
Yeah.
Ding, hey, there's that call back again. Okay, give us a chance to answer it, and when you hear, you might not hear any sound for a second, but don't hang up.
That's right.
Go on and connect that call, Jim.
I'll do that. Hello, caller. Welcome to the show. Would you tell us your name and where you're calling from, please?
Illinois.
Hi, Illinois. We hear you. And what's your name, honey?
Terry.
Terry, and welcome to the show.
Was that Terry with a T?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Well, how you doing tonight, Terry?
Fine.
Thank you for calling. How's your Valentine's Day going, girl?
It's okay.
Well, that's good. What can we do for you tonight?
Well, I was just trying to see something about my future.
About your future? Oh,
yeah.
I really don't do future readings.
Okay.
Your future is gonna be happy and bright.
Okay, well, what do I ask you for then?
Well, since it's Valentine's Day, we're doing Cupid name readings. Or I do some past life readings. Apparently you're not in the chat room with us, are you, over on Pal Talk?
Yes, I am.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Perry says she's the first caller on our Valentine's show. Why don't you give her all three? Give her Cupid name, a past life reading, and a mantra.
Oh, you just want me to work my tail off tonight, huh?
Yeah, I do.
All right.
Yeah, I'm in the room. Do you want to know my room name?
No, that's okay. That's cool. I think I know who you are, girl. I feel your vibe. Yeah, you got them Terry moans running, huh? Oh, let's see here. Well, now, okay, your first name is Terry. What month were you born in, girl?
9/1/49.
9/1. Okay, that would be September
1st.
All right, girl. Your Cupid name would be Wacky Pants on Fire. Lord have mercy. Does that fit you, girl?
Yes.
Oh. Alright, let's see here. Let me see what I can do for a past life reading for you.
Okay.
Oh, Cupid, draw back your bow and let your arrow flow straight to Terry's heart for me. Hey, how's that? Is a song good for you instead of a reading? Because I really ain't got a reading for you.
I'd rather have a reading.
What, you don't like my singing, girl?
Oh, it's okay.
That was a song just for... Didn't you hear me say your name in the song?
Yes.
I sang that just for you.
All right.
And you still want a reading, huh?
Exactly.
Oh, girl, you kind of hard to please. I think you might have been related to that girl I went out with last night. Let's see what we get here for you. Oh, hey, oh, I got a demanding one here. Can we get a reading for her, please? It appears in a past life you were William Tell, but you didn't shoot apples off of people. That's it. I guess that's why that reading came up. Apples kind of look heart shaped, you know. That's that connection there. But it was not really apples that you were shooting off of people's heads, because you was not that good a archer. And people really didn't trust you with bows and arrows, so they was using stuff like pumpkins, watermelons, anything big like that, you know. Let's see. Your mantra is... You ain't got one tonight because you got a song. There you go, girl.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thanks for calling, Terry, and you have a good night.
You too. Bye-bye.
She sounded kind of disappointed she didn't get a mantra. I had to talk to a spirit and see if they give her one.
Yeah, you better, Perry. I mean, that just ain't right.
But hey, I can't control everything. You know, just some stuff.
What, you're not a robot?
I'm not what?
You're not a robot?
No, but I can do a mean robot. You ever seen me do the robot? Dun,
No,
dun,
I've
dun,
heard
dun,
that.
dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I had to get on camera some night and show you. You know, I do a pretty good robot.
Okay, that sounds cool.
Now, Miss Terry, if you're still listening, girl, yeah, your mantra is smashing pumpkins. Okay? If you're still listening, girl, okay, she says she's still listening. I hope that one worked for you, alright? But thanks for calling, girl. We really appreciate it. You know, we can't control everything. You know, there's just some things, you know. Lord have mercy. She didn't like my singing, Jim.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. That's a terrible thing.
I know. I thought it was...
And sang special to her? I
yeah.
mean,
Put her name in it and
everybody gets
everything.
that.
I thought it would warm the cockles of her heart.
Yeah, then not everybody gets that. She should have felt special with that one.
Yeah, I guess I didn't put enough Perry-Moon juice on it.
I guess you didn't. You're gonna have to work on that one, Barry.
Yeah, I sure will. You know, maybe there's somebody else that, you know, I can understand that though. You know, it's just like a band. Not everybody likes, you know, a certain singer, a certain band, you know, stuff like that. So I can understand it. But damn, it really crushed me.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, on to happier things, Perry. Tell me about your date last night. Was she at least tall enough where you could look her in the eye?
Damn it, Jim, you said happy things. Wait a minute, let me grab this drink again. Hang on, let me get my drink on. Lord, I think I need 3 or 4 more of these. No, Jim. It was one of the last people who called. I think we was actually off the air when the girl called, so nobody got to hear her. She had a sweet little sounding voice, although I did think she was kind of disguising it. Alright, so but I'm a man of my word, so I got an address and everything. Showed up for the date last night. She came to the door, and she had on a little yellow outfit, kind of like little shorts and a tank top. I thought it looked kind of pretty. Yeah, it looked pretty nice, so she let me in, then turned around and went on, walked ahead of me. And when I looked at the backside of her, Jim, the yellow thing on the back was SpongeBob SquarePants. So she no. Yeah, so she really looked like SpongeBob SquarePants walking away. I thought, Lord have mercy, what did I get myself into?
That's almost as scary as me dating one that comes up to my waist.
Well, I don't know. I think I might have gone for the short one. So we decided to go see a movie. Went to see a nice little movie. I can't even remember what the name of it was and stuff. Kind of. Well, no, it really wasn't a good movie. It actually sucked, and it was long, and my behind got tired and fell asleep. And
I hate when that happens.
My legs was numb. I got up and tried to go up and get some popcorn and snacks for her, and my leg was all asleep, and I fell halfway up the aisle because I was trying to slap it awake. How I was looking pretty strange walking up. How you try to slap your leg down on the ground to wake it up?
Uh-huh.
So I probably looked like a horse trotting up the aisle, slapping one leg and trying to get her to wake up and get up to the snack aisle and, So I got back.
What was that? One of those cheap theaters, Harry? Didn't they have any cushions in the seat?
Well, if they did, I must have got the one without cushion.
Okay. Yeah, I've been to some of those cheap places where it's almost like a stadium seat or something. There's no cushion on it, no nothing. There you go, just an old wooden chair.
Yeah, that's pretty much the way this one felt. So then, we went to a little dinner after that, a little Italian place. I had some lasagna. It was pretty good. Well, no, actually it sucked. It was dry. The noodles were halfway cooked. Then they brought some bread out. The bread was pretty good, though. They put some of that garlic butter on it, made out of the garlic that's baked in the oven.
That sounds really good.
Oh, yeah, that was great. So I filled up on bread and garlic, because the rest of the stuff was so bad, but she took it home in a doggy bag. I didn't mind that at all. I'm glad she enjoyed the food, but she ordered quite a bit of stuff. I think she was stocking up for the rest of the week.
Did she eat the garlic bread, too?
Oh, yeah, she had some of the garlic bread, too, but she was filling up on everything else. She got some calamari, some rigatoni, some ravioli, and some other oles that I never heard of, and she got some bruschetta and some moschetta, and all that cheddar really added up, Jim.
I bet it did.
Yeah, but the girl had a whole bunch of doggy bags and stuff with her. Like I said, I think she was getting enough food for the rest of the week and just didn't really want to say nothing. I thought that was a lot of food for her.
Uh-huh.
So then we went home. I took the girl home and went on inside. Big gentleman walk up because she lived in an apartment building. I wasn't just going to send her up the stairs with a kick in the behind or nothing. So I walked her up and I had spilled some on my hands earlier. I had to stop and actually change the tire on the car because the car had a flat. So, my hands was all dirty from that, so I asked her if I could come in and wash my hands up. She said sure, she was nice about it. So I went on inside, and when I came out of the bathroom, Jim, That girl had it. Did you see that costume that Miley Cyrus had on, that little furry thing?
Yeah.
She had on something that looked like that.
Well, was she cute?
She was scary. Look.
Okay, that answers that question.
Yeah, look kind of like a cross between a kangaroo, rat, opossum.
Well, you said it had feathers on it. There has to be a bird in there somewhere.
No, she was just cuckoo.
Okay.
So but it got kind of worse. The girl had a stripper pole in the room, and I didn't realize it. Did you know, Jim? Did you know opossum, baboon, jaguar mix could climb a stripper pole?
No, I sure didn't.
Yeah, that girl scrambled to the top of that pole so damn fast my head spun. But the thing she did next really got me, Jim. She got to the top, and she flipped all the way down to the bottom and did some splits.
That sounds painful.
Yeah, I thought so too. I really thought so when she landed on top of my head, because she didn't tell me she was going to do a cartwheel after she got done.
Yeah, I'm imagining that was quite a surprise.
Yeah, it was, so she kind of knocked me on the ground, knocked me out for a little bit. I really don't know what happened while I was knocked out, but I woke up with a furry costume on, Jim.
With a furry costume on?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I told you it was a scary day. Why the hell you think I'm drinking so much tonight, man?
I guess. I'd be scared, too.
Yeah, well, I told you at the beginning of this story that I thought the girl, when she called the show, she had a nice, sweet voice.
Uh-huh.
Well, I thought she was changing it or disguising it or something like that. Do you remember me telling you that?
Uh-huh, yeah.
I was right, Jim. She got in that costume, and once she got me in that other costume, when I woke up, she started talking like her real self. Now, Jim, do you remember several months back, we had a crazy woman call in and say that I sent her money to move with me?
Yeah?
That's who the hell this was. The girl tricked me.
Oh, no.
Yeah, she tricked me, Jim, and she almost handcuffed my behind and had me kept there. But I managed to slip out. I was just a little bit too fast. I guess that furry costume did come in handy, because if it hadn't been for that, I'm pretty sure she would have handcuffed me and got me.
Well, I'm glad it was slippery so you could get away. Oh, man.
Yeah, I told you that was really scary.
So what did you do?
I got out of there and I hauled ass to the airport and I went home. Now, her name, she said she was from South Carolina before, but she told me last night that her name was Hattie from Cincinnati.
Hattie from Cincinnati? Oh,
yeah,
my goodness.
Hattie from Cincinnati. If you ever come across a girl, Jim, watch her.
Okay, I will.
Yeah.
Thank you for the warning, Perry.
Yeah, and if that name come up on the caller ID, run. Don't just hang up the phone. Run.
Oh, okay. I will watch that. Yeah. And mine's name was Mary Ann.
Mary
so if
Ann.
you see Mary Ann, she's gonna not be any taller than your belt buckle.
Well, Jim, you act like that's really a bad thing. Is that really so bad?
Well, when they stand up in the theater and jump up and down and walk around the car, yeah, it's a little scary.
I ain't talking about all the other stuff. I'm talking about the height.
Well,
it could have advantages. I'm just saying.
It could, but well, nothing we can talk about here, Perry.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying it could have advantages, and we'll leave it at that.
We got mixed audience here. We got to be gentlemen here.
I said we're leaving it.
There, boy.
I said we're gonna leave it at that. But now, as far as a mixed audience, yeah, have you seen some of the conversations these people have over there on Pal Talk?
Nah, I got such a little screen on my computer. I can't have that many things going at once. I got to add a second monitor to this thing so I can just do all of it.
I don't know if you're having that little stud on your side, if it's mine or what. What's Jim's Cupid name? Well, let's see. Jim's Cupid name would be Sappy Winky Poo.
Sappy who?
Sappy Winky Poo. WINKYPOO. Sappy Winky Poo.
I see.
Hey, I'm just telling you what's on the paper, brother.
I don't know about all of that.
Well, don't feel bad. Mine ain't much better. Let's see, what is it? Dreamy Winky Poo.
Oh, we're related, huh?
Yeah, we're related.
Okay.
So
well,
that
we are brothers. So.
Yeah, can't help that. So that's just the way it goes. Stinky Poo. I mean Winky Poo.
Yeah, I think you had it right the second time there.
Jim, let's go on and do a station ID and get a song going here for Valentine's Day. I want to...
Hey, Terry, I have an idea. Why don't you do a station ID and do a Valentine's song?
You think so?
I think that sounds like an idea. What do you think?
All right, well, let me go on and do that. Let's see, this is a song by...
So I'll go walk the dogs or something while you're doing all that.
All right, go walk the dog and pet the kitty, and we'll play this song here. This is a song by the group.
Oh, okay.
Are you done?
Yeah. You just whenever you get ready. If I'm not back when you are, just start without me.
Okay. Well, every time I get ready to start, you say something else, and I don't want to interrupt you.
Well, that's my job.
Okay.
Keep you confused. That's what I do best.
Well, yeah, you are good at that. All right. So now, if Jim is done, I'm gonna go and play this song by the group called The Speed Bumps. This is Opposites in Love.
All that I want, but all that I'm not, yeah, it's true. I know that I'm not anything you want, but I know that you want me to. I love the snow, you love the sun. I'm a mountain man, you're a beach bum. I wanna walk, baby, why do you run? I don't know, 'cause we're left and right at night. You like to talk and I love to fight. When the sun lays down for bed, next to me is where you lay your head. And I'm in love, I'm in love. I'm in love, and I know I don't need nothing else. Oh, 'cause you are enough. Oh, and I'm in love, I'm in love. Ooh, baby, I'm in love, and I know I don't need nothing else. Oh, 'cause you like to chill. It's kinda like your West Coast style meets my East Coast feel. And I'm a Cleveland Brown, baby. You're a Buffalo Bill. It's not a deal breaker, but I'm not thrilled. How the honey-toad get the girl with the looks that can kill? Well, I don't know, 'cause we're left and right, day and night. You're always late, babe, but you're always right. When the morning sun starts to glow, wake up next to you, baby, I know that I'm in love, I'm in love. Oh, baby, baby, I'm in love. And I know I don't need nothing else. Oh, 'cause you are enough. Oh, I'm in love, I'm in love. Oh, baby, baby, I'm in love. And I know I don't need nothing else. Oh, 'cause you are enough. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're opposites in love. Yeah, we're opposites in love. We're opposites in love.
freedomtalkradio.co.uk. Let's go! This is the most diverse, most amazing, one of the funniest radio stations you could ever listen to on the internet. I've heard so much stuff from the ups, the downs, the lefts, the rights.
The politics, the non-politics, the schmolitics, whatever you want to call them.
It's great.
Alright. Once again, that was the Speed Bumps with the song Opposites in Love. I really like that one.
Under your end.
I don't know.
Almost sounded like you talking butter or something.
Huh, I don't know. There could be anything.
Are you practicing water speaking, Perry?
Not that I know of.
Oh, okay. I was wondering there.
In a rough way from the side of it.
Yeah. Perry, you're mumbling again.
I was reading something over here in the chat room.
Oh, okay. And what are they talking about in the chat room? They ought to call into the show and talk about it with us. 712-432-0075, and when the cute lady answers the phone, you push in 355-770, tic-tac-toe, and here we are.
You should be able to get through. Excuse me. We don't have anybody on the lines right now. There was one call. I think that last call might have been hung up for a minute. So try again and see if you can get on through.
Yeah, well, we're supposed to be able to get 1,000 people in on this call. So, I mean, even if there was a line, there's plenty of room for lots of people to call in.
Well, I don't know if that's 1,000 calls, Jim. I think that's just 1,000 people if we had the chat room open over here.
Okay, well, still we can get a lot of people in if we want to.
Yeah. Well, it'd be nice to be able to have the room open over there, but, the only problem with that is people's phone numbers show up, and we don't want everybody's phone numbers all exposed out to other people that, so they can be called. So that's why we don't open up the chat room over here on free conferencing. That would be great to have 1,000 people in there at one time, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would. I would enjoy that.
Alright, so people, y'all need to come on and give us a call here. We got a call at this. Jim, you want to connect that call?
I see that, and you know what? I'll be absolutely ecstatic to do that. Hello, caller. Welcome to the show. Would you tell us your name and where you're calling us from?
Hi, Jim. Hi, Terry. This is Willow from the South Talk chat room.
Hi,
Happy
Willow.
Valentine's Day.
Welcome.
Hey, Willow, happy Valentine's Day. There, I can't even talk now. See, you got me all shook up when I heard your voice. Happy Valentine's Day, girl. How you doing?
I got a Valentine's Day poem for you.
Alrighty.
Roses are red, violets are blue. Wine costs less than dinner for two.
Well, there you go. Yeah, that could be, well, now, wine
I wish
costs...
I thought about that before I went out with Marianne. I had to find
Marianne?
that was the little short girl that I dated the other night. Didn't you hear my story about her?
No.
Oh, my goodness. That girl could eat. She had a steak that was as big as her head. And then she had an appetizer and dessert and everything all too. I mean, I had to get a cosigner for her dinner alone.
Expensive.
Tell me about it. I wish I'd have thought about the wine. That sounded like it would have been a good idea. Get her a little bit tanked up. Maybe she wouldn't eat so much.
Well, there you go. You'll know better to bring it next year, right?
You got that right.
Well, next year we're not going to leave our dates open up for phone calls, neither.
There you go. That's right.
Yeah, whose idea was that anyway?
I don't know, but I think we should chase them down.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea, Willow. I'll have to listen to last week's show and see who, cause I know that was not my idea.
I didn't do it.
Yeah, somebody that was we will not do that next year for sure. That is one thing we will not make a Halloween. It was scary like Halloween. See that how much traumatized I was.
I don't know. You went out with SpongeBob. It had to have been Halloween.
Yeah, well, Jim, I don't know what was scarier, SpongeBob or the furry creature.
Yeah, both are pretty scary, aren't they?
Yeah.
Creatures? Oh, now this is sounding exciting.
Well, I think the woman out of the costume and out of SpongeBob are probably scarier than anything, really, especially from the phone call, you know. Jim, damn it, oh man, my daiquiri is almost going too. We can't talk about this no more. I'm gonna have to have intensive therapy at the end of this night if we keep it up.
You gotta fill those glasses up.
Yeah, I'm just...
Come on now, it's Valentine's. We gotta celebrate.
I'm just about to the bottom of this one.
Well, we're celebrating the end of our dates because they were both nightmares.
Well, Perry, can I have a Valentine mantra from you, please?
Hey, Willow, let me ask you a question.
Yes, Jack.
What would you do if you had a blind date and you picked him up and you went to the door and he came up to about your belt buckle? What would you do about that?
I chain him to the door and take the leader dog out.
Okay, because that's what happened to me. Marianne came up to about my belt buckle. But my goodness, that girl could eat.
Carrie is gentle.
All right, let's see what mantra I can come up with for you here, Willow. Willow, nice and fair. Can I come over and comb your hair?
I'm all tingly now.
Oh, that's sweet, girl. I'd even give you a little bit of a back rub when I came over.
Love it. Oh, I love it. I love it. I'm ordering pizza and wine as we speak.
Oh, that what kind of pizza you getting?
Any kind you want.
I like pepperoni.
Me too.
All right, girl. It's like, ooh. Now see what? How come you didn't call in last week so you could have been my date?
I was thinking about it, but you know, I had this problem named Sam.
Well, that's understandable. I will not.
He's snoring away now, so.
So the hair combing is okay. We'll leave the back blurbing alone.
We can save that for another time.
All right, cause I don't want Sam to hurt me.
Well, What kind of wine goes with the pizza?
Red wine.
Ooh, that sounds good. That's my favorite kind anyway.
Absolutely.
Dry or sweet?
Kind of in between.
Okay. I'll have to remember that. I'm not very much of a wine connoisseur. I like it, but I don't know what goes with what. You know, I'm kind of dumb on that. I haven't got all that figured out yet.
Just stay with the red wine and you'll be safe.
All right. Sounds like a plan to me.
Well, thank you for my Valentine's Day mantra. I love it. And both of you have a wonderful evening.
You're welcome, and thank you, girl. You do too.
Okie dokie, will do.
Happy
Hey,
Valentine's. Thank you for calling in, honey.
Hey, Willow.
Yeah.
You know, I'm beginning to think that Jim is kind of sweet on you because, you know, have you noticed whenever you call, Jim perks up and answers all kinds of questions and gets all chatty?
That's okay. Keep them on his toes.
Yeah, I bet he's on his toes, all right. He's on them P's and Q's and XYZ's, too.
Well,
we turned that pilot light up to a blaze.
Uh-huh.
I've known her for a long time. She's a sweet lady, so yeah, I'm always happy to hear from her.
Oh, thank you.
Always makes me smile.
All right. Take care,
And
both of
smile
you.
is always worthwhile, isn't that right?
Yep. All right, good night, Willow. Thanks for calling, girl.
Oh, my pleasure. See you in the chat room later.
All righty. Y'all don't party too hardy over there. You know, last week, somebody left the room in such a mess. Now, I thought we had a janitor to take care of that.
Oh, I'll have to mark that down on the list. I think we fired the last crew.
All right, well, I think he was partying too much with everybody else. So, yeah, we're going to have to find us somebody that's studious, does not like to party, and stuff like that. So, yeah, so they'd be more willing to just clean.
Well, just as long as we don't have to keep calling him the hazmat team, you know?
Well, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, they come in with those suits on. They're kind of scary, aren't they?
Yeah, no kidding.
As long as they don't
outer space, here they come.
As long as they don't come in with a fuzzy suit on, we all right.
Well, you
Okay,
have to get that.
Harry.
I'm sorry, what'd you say, Willow?
I said, okie dokie, Jim and Terry. May your day be ever merry.
Oh, thanks, girl.
Yes, you go then.
Good night.
Smile.
Bye-bye.
All right, people. Lines are open.
You know.
Uh-huh. The lines are open. Y'all come on and give us a call. 712-432-0075. Followed by the PIN number 355770. Followed by the pound tic-tac-toe hashtag. And then you'll get me and Jim.
998 lines open, so y'all can call in.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, I wouldn't know what to do if everybody all called in at once, Perry.
Oh, I don't think I would either, Jim. That'd be a lot of mantras to give out.
It sure would. It'd be scary, too.
Uh-huh.
So anyway, how did you end that day? How did you get your clothes back and all that? You haven't told me the whole story yet.
Jim, I went home in a furry costume. I didn't even look for my clothes. I did not care. I can buy clothing anywhere.
Okay. What about your wallet and your keys and your money and your
I left all that in my lockbox.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's good then.
Yeah.
At least you didn't lose all that.
Yeah, I always take precautions, because you never know who you're dealing with when you go out on a blind date, you know?
Yeah, I know. I hear you. Like that little gal that, I still can't believe she ate that much, Perry.
Well, them small ones will fool you, Jim.
I'll tell you what, boy, she sure did a good job with that one.
Well, now, just be glad she ate the food there and wasn't ordering for the whole week, Jim.
Well, yeah, she ate it all.
Yeah, see, there you go.
I was expecting it with all the food she ate. I was expecting her to get taller because it had to go somewhere. I figured she was going to grow with it. You know, it didn't happen that way, but holy cow.
Maybe she had a wooden leg or something going straight down in them wooden legs.
She had to. I don't know where she put it all.
Hey, Jim, since we don't have any calls or anything going on right now, I want to take a minute to say a special Valentine. Wait a minute, let me get all sexified here, because this is a special one.
What do you have to do to get sexified?
Not a whole lot. Usually just look in the mirror. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
All right. Now, this is a very special Valentine welcome. No, not a welcome. Come on, Perry, get your stuff together. A very special Valentine wish from Miss Abby. Abby, are you listening, girl? Your little potential man wanted me to say a very, very special, sexy, chocolate-filled, chocolate-covered, delightful Perry thought. That was supposed to be subliminal, okay? Happy anniversary and very, very special happy Valentine's Day from your love muffin potential. And we hope you're feeling better, girl. Take care of yourself and get back soon.
Okay, everybody, 1, 2, 3. Aww.
Did that sound sexy?
Yes, it did.
All right.
And you sprayed on some pheromones too when you did it, didn't you?
Well, I had to. You know that was you know, but potential my buddy. You know, so I had to do him up right.
Okay. Well, she should be all flushed and turning red and getting all kinds of excited by about now then.
Yeah. And now this one is for me. Miss Abby. Girl, if you get tired of that man, I know he got a sexy accent, and I know you like looking deep into those eyes. I got eyes too, girl, and you can look in mine. So, you know, if you get tired of that man and he ain't treating you right or something like that, you come on over and give Perry a try, alright? I take care of you, girl, and I sing to you. You'll never find another love like mine. No matter what you do, nobody'll love you like I do. Okay, I better stop, because I don't want Mr. Potential come over here beating me up. Hopefully he wasn't in the room and listening right then.
I hear you. He might be out there warming up that jet. You might be in trouble.
Yeah, that very well could be. Well, hopefully he'll just take that jet straight to Colorado and not over my direction.
Well, yeah, you better hope.
Yeah. So now, Jim, what else we gonna do?
If he comes over there, he might bring that little leprechaun with him, and then you'll be in real trouble.
Now, somebody said me being sexy sounds pretty creepy. Damn, that's 2 women that hurt my heart tonight. I thought I was sounding pretty good. Well, not pretty good, you know, half-ass good. Something like that.
Well, to say, Perry.
Oh, well, that's okay. I just won't share my pheromones with her.
That even hurts my heart. That's a terrible thing to say.
Well, you know, that's okay. That's okay, Jim. She won't get no special date with me. See, later on, she gonna come over and she gonna say, Perry, you really sounded good. But I was trying to make the other women in the room think that I wasn't interested in you by saying that. So I just had to pretend that it sounded terrible when all the while I was really sitting there thinking, oh my God, I wish he would sing to me like that. I know that's what she was thinking.
Probably so, yeah. Yeah, she trying to make everybody think she's not interested, and yeah, she gonna be standing right there waiting on you when after the show. You just wait and see. You're right.
Yeah, and if she does, I hope she ain't got a damn furry costume or SpongeBob costume with her.
Hey, Perry.
Huh?
I have the TV on over here, and they flash the temperatures for next week up on the screen. They doing the weather.
Yeah.
And I don't know if anybody can handle it or not, but you know what? By middle of next week, it's supposed to be 80 degrees again here.
Smart ass.
Who, me?
No, not you. No. Let's see. I think
If it makes you feel much better, it's cold tonight.
Oh, you poor baby. What is it, 60 degrees?
No, it's 49.
Oh, wow. Your temperature's like here. Let's see.
Yeah.
That is going to be our high for next week, I think, 49. What is the temperature right now? Let's see. It is 21 degrees outside. So, yeah, baby, quit whining.
I know.
I'm gonna send that girl with that. I'm gonna send that fuzzy costume after you. You keep complaining like that.
When I moved down here, see, I knew I was going to be all alone, so I needed someplace warm because I didn't have any beautiful women to keep me warm. So I had to come to a warm time.
Well, but see, that did not mean you had to brag about those warm temperatures when I'm sitting here freezing my tush off.
I'm thinking I might go to the beach next week.
I might go to the beach next week. Listen to you. Jim, I do remember where you live. I can send that girl down there to see you. Along with the 4-foot one.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
You wouldn't do that.
Oh, yes, I would. I sure would. Somebody said we need to send you some cheese to go with that wine of yours, Jim.
Oh, yeah?
Uh-huh.
Well, what kind of cheese are we talking here?
I don't know.
I just might be willing to accept that gift. Some of that cheese is pretty expensive, you know.
Let me ask, cause this is a person who knows you well, and they would know what you like. Ain't that right, Thomas Peace Walker?
There's some cheddar cheese that comes out of Wisconsin. That stuff is $200 a pound. Can you believe that for
what?
Cheese?
$200 a pound?
Yep.
What the hell kind of cheese is that?
It's some kind of cheddar cheese.
No, that better have some gold and silver and a little copper thrown in there with it. That's crazy.
That was kind of what I thought too. I saw that on one of these Entertainment Tonight or something like that shows, and they were talking about this wine tasting contest, and they were showing the pictures, and they said, oh, by the way, and that cheese you see on that plate, that's $200 a pound. Well, Perry, I almost had to go change my diaper when they said that.
That's ridiculous. I can't see paying that much for cheese. Thomas said he would send you some Roquefort.
Well, that's pretty good stuff. I could go along with that. A little bit of wine, yeah.
Yeah. You got more wine than cheese over there. What did you say? It's 49, 80 degrees next week. I think our high temperature next week is going to be 49. And you're complaining. Boy, I agree. Somebody said we need to biff you. I think we do. Now,
if I have to go out anywhere, I'm wearing my winter coat. It's too cold out there for me to go out without a winter coat.
Hell, we're damn near ready to go swimming in that temperature here.
Oh, no, I think it's below 70. It's cold.
Below 70?
Perry.
Lord have mercy, Jim. Jim, you turned into a little wuss when you left Michigan.
Well, I left Michigan because I was a little wuss. I didn't like that cold. That's why I'm here. I admit it.
You little wuss. Now I'm gonna be nice. I ain't gonna say that no more. Well, one more time. You little wuss. Alright, I'm done.
I knew you couldn't resist.
Well,
I knew it.
I tried. You notice I did try.
speaking of winter, Perry, have you been watching the Olympics?
No, not this year. I haven't, Jim, because you had me doing so many damn snow aerobics and stuff this year. I really didn't feel the need to watch anymore.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. That's too bad because you missed a good one. Have you ever heard of? Now I got to go look at the piece of paper because I can't ever remember what it's called. So I have to look at what I wrote down because it's the first time I've ever seen it and it was cool. It's called. Well, the one that I saw was the men's version of slope style skiing. I tell you what, that is so cool, you wouldn't believe it. They got all these jumps, and I mean, some of these jumps go straight up. I mean, those guys were going so high to do their tricks, I was getting a nosebleed just watching them. And they're twisting around and spinning and grabbing their skis and doing all kinds of things. And flipping upside down and spinning around in circles, and I'd have gotten lost before I ever found the ground again. I don't know how they do it all, but I tell you what, that's pretty cool. They slide on these, looks like a giant handrail. You know how the kids do with their skateboards? They slide on the handrails and stuff.
Yeah.
And it looks like that, but it's a lot bigger. And then they got this thing that they got to bang on as they go by it. Man, I tell you what, that's quite a show to watch all that.
I might have to check it out. Like I said, you had me doing so many snow sports and stuff this winter that I just really did not feel the need to see more people going downhill and looking better than I did doing it.
Well, you know what? One time, putting skis on, strapping wood to my feet and going down a hill, that was enough for me. That was the only time I've ever done it, Perry, and I'll never do it again. I promised myself that day, and I am keeping that promise to me forever and ever. Amen. I am not going to do that ever again.
Well, that's good, because you wasn't about to talk me into doing it again. I know that.
60 miles an hour going down a hill with no brakes, that's a little more than I could handle.
Like I said, if God want me sliding down mountain on sticks, he would have put me with sticks on instead of feet.
Yeah.
I would have had me...
We agree on that one, Perry. We aren't ever doing it again.
Yeah.
Now, I'll be more than happy to go to the ski lodge with you and sit there and drink some hot chocolate and look at all of the eye candy walking around.
Now you're talking. See, that's my kind of skiing.
Yeah, me too. In front of that big old fireplace, that they've got the 5 feet logs in. Yeah, that's the kind of place to go. That's where you need to be, right there.
Yeah, it sure is. Hey, Jim, we're on our first hour.
We are already?
Yep, sure are. That went pretty quick.
My goodness. Time flies when you're having fun.
It sure does.
Of course, Miller calling in. She just made the time just fly by.
I know it. Well, let's go on and do another station break. I need to go on and get me some more drink since my daiquiri is gone. Find me some tea or something. I think I got some Sierra Mist down there. I don't have any more. Wait a minute. I think I might have me a bottle. No, Bob hit a bottle somewhere. Let me go talk to Bob while this song is playing. I still got fuzzy memories in my head. And I don't mean fuzzy memories. I mean very fuzzy. Oh my God, Jim. But I don't know how to get that memory out my head. Let's go and do this station ID. And this next song
Did you save that costume, Perry? Have you got it hanging up for good memories?
I burned that damn thing, Jim.
You burned it?
I sure did.
Did it have a tail on it, Perry?
I don't remember.
Okay.
Yeah, buddy, if you're that interested, I know exactly where it is in the pile. I can go send it to you. You can do some of that forensic work on it and find out.
Well, no, not if you've already burned it. I don't get it in the ashes. That's no fun. Hey, Perry, I got an idea. Don't you think it's time to do a station ID and a song?
You think so? Well, let's go on and do that.
I think it is, yeah.
Alrighty, here we go.
All right.
Freedom heard so much stuff from the ups, the downs, the lefts, the rights.
Apologies.
You tell us your name and where you're calling from, please.
Hey guys, it's Abby. How are you doing on this Valentine's?
Oh, hi, Abby. I'm doing good, honey. How are you?
I'm okay, considering that it's my first year anniversary with potential, and he's 4,200 miles away.
Well, that's no good. I heard you were sick. Are you feeling better, honey?
Yeah, I'm doing okay, but, it's just a matter of recovery. I was calling in to tell Perry happy Valentine's Day and hope he doesn't have too wild of a night planned.
Well, thank you, Abby. The wild night was last night, girl, and please don't make me talk about it no more. You have to listen to the archive or tell Potential to tell you about it or something. I'm just too traumatized to repeat it.
Hey, Perry, what color was the fur?
It was it looked a lot like that thing that Miley was wearing, kinda gray.
Okay,
Damn it.
The fact that you're referring to Miley in this story does not make me want to hear it, so we're good.
Damn it, Jim, why did you do that?
I don't know.
Just please tell me Miley herself wasn't involved, because Perry, you know that's too low for you, dude. Too low.
No.
But SpongeBob was.
No, I would have preferred Miley.
Oh, Perry. Were you drunk? Okay, come on, be honest with me now.
No, I wish I had been, Miss Abby. I would have preferred Miley. Okay. If you had been there, you would know.
Okay, well, see, tonight you can make it up. Just find somebody, pretty and go out dancing or something.
No, I'm too traumatized to do much anything, girl. I think I'd play it safe and stay home.
Okay, well, I'm reading that you were experimenting with furries? Perry!
No, girl. That is a very, very false statement there. No, I went out on a date and she got furry.
Oh, okay, well, to change the subject since you don't want to talk about it...
I thought you said she had feathers. Now you're saying she had fur. Which was it, feathers or fur?
Jim, she had feathers on some part and fur on others.
Okay, so it's mutants for Perry now. That's why he likes the mutants, okay? Okay, good to know.
No, see, you're very mistaken, girl. You missed the earlier story. What the hell are y'all... See, I thought y'all liked Perry. Now y'all are trying to get me to relive this date. Talking about what she looked like, what color was the fur, were the feathers smooth or ruffled. Oh, come on now, y'all, damn it. Jim, where's your wine? Give me some of your wine.
Okay, so then what does Mama Mosley have for Valentine's Day? Is she meeting up with Sean or anybody special tonight?
Yeah, I think Mama and Sean went out, because I don't know what happened to her cubba muffin. She ain't seen him in a little while. I think he been busy trying to make money to get her a special gift for tonight or something.
Well, because, if he misses out on Valentine's Day and doesn't at least give her a nice white pussy, she's not going to be happy about that.
Well, yeah, see, I don't talk about that. I leave that to Mama and Sean.
Well, the porcelain pussies, they're epic in themselves, and, if you really know how to please Mama, you got to get her one of those pussies.
Like I said, I don't mess with that. That's my mama. See, girl,
But you're just not wanting to talk about anything tonight. First, not the date, and now not Mama. Perry,
Well, now, there's just some things about your mama you don't want to talk about or hear about or think about and stuff like that.
Okay, that's true. I'll give you that one. Jim, do you have anything special planned for Valentine's Day?
already did it. You weren't listening to the show? Shame on you.
I was resting in bed, and then I get a viber from Potential saying, you gotta listen to the show.
Wait a minute. Back up that bus. You got a vibrator from Potential?
Mm-hmm. It's called my phone.
Oh, Viber. V-I-B-E-R.
Yeah, it's an application.
Okay. See, I thought you had said something else, girl.
I heard about those things.
Look, it's Valentine's Day and my anniversary. You guys don't need to be reminding me of the Viber thing, okay? Why you be mean like that?
Hey, you gonna sit there and talk about furry monsters and stuff with feathers?
Okay, that sounds good. Well, I'm gonna have to let you guys go, but it's good to hear from you guys.
Abby, I wanted to tell you about my date, and I wanted to get your opinion.
Okay, tell me. I need to know.
Now, if you went on a dating site and you started talking to somebody that sounded really nice, and you were looking forward to meeting him and going out on a date, and you got there and he came up to your belt buckle, what would you do?
If they came up to about what, your belt?
Your belt buckle, yeah. If that's about as tall as he was.
He?
Yeah, you. You know.
Oh, then if he was a good person, I'd still date him.
Okay, well.
See, Jim, I told you there was nothing wrong with that girl being 4 foot tall.
No, it's pocket sized and cute.
Well, until she started walking around the car and standing up on the theater seat, I would have agreed with you.
Maybe she did not have her medication yet.
Walking around, that was enough for me.
Maybe she had not taken her medication, Jim.
Yeah, have you ever seen anybody do the twist in the front seat of a car?
Yeah, Potential actually, but you know him and his music, so I don't know if we can judge by that.
Yeah, but standing up on the seat and still have headroom left over.
Yeah, okay, I had a girl.
Jim, if you're just jealous, look, don't be jealous that she can do that and you can't, because you know you secretly want to groove on the car seat.
Well, she was kind of scary. I mean, that little girl, I had to get a co-signer to pay for her dinner.
All right, Jim, look, this is the question, right?
She had a steak that was as big as her head.
Okay, so look, you saw her do the twist in the car, right? Which means that girl can move her hips, so what else are you thinking about on Valentine's Day?
Well, I don't know. I was scared. She stood up in the car and started dancing. And she decided she didn't like the radio station, so she stood up and walked over and changed the radio station. It was like she was walking across the living room, and we were in the car, for crying out loud.
Goodness. Well, I've heard that intimidation with women can happen sometimes, but not from a 4 foot 2 inch person. She just may be eccentric, Jim. Come on now.
Yeah, I guess maybe eccentric is a good word for this.
Yeah, eccentric. Or, and here's what I would suggest, right? If you just don't want to see her again, just, be really sweet about it and just be like, look, here's some flowers. I just don't want to date anymore. There you go.
Well, when I took her home, I wanted to kiss her on the cheek and tell her I had fun. I enjoyed her company. I got down on one knee because I couldn't reach her. I couldn't just bend over that far, so I got down on one knee. And she thought I was going to propose. And wait a minute. Not this soon.
Not after the first date. Well, Jim, I wish you good luck, but, dude, I would give it a chance, honestly. She may have just been really, really nervous, too, and acting crazy.
Well, that could be. I don't know. As much as she ate, though, I expect her to get taller by the time she got done eating.
Okay, well, with how much she ate, she's starting to remind me of Seamus. Are you sure they're not related?
Well, I don't know. They might be. I don't think she was much taller than him.
All right, well, when you talk to him next, y'all make sure you ask him if they're related, because, with that crazy twist going on in the food, you never know. You never know.
Yeah, her name was Marianne, so if you talked to Seamus before, you ask him if he knows Marianne.
I will do that, Jim, because that's starting to sound a little crazy, a little coincidental there.
Oh, yeah, she was crazy.
Now, did she like gold? Like, was she wearing gold jewelry or anything?
Oh, yeah, she had a gold chain on, Abby. I don't...
See, that's Seamus written all over it. I bet it's like a cousin or something.
I don't know how she stood up. That thing was so big.
See, there you go. All right. So, see, there you go. When you guys talk to Seamus, you ask him, do you know a Mary Ann? Okay, it might be a cousin leprechaun.
This thing was big enough around it. You could have used that to tow a car with.
Oh, that's great. That's great. At least she knows how to bling it, okay? The other leprechauns will think she's doing great.
Yeah, yeah.
Set him up on a date.
I'll talk to you guys later. You guys have a great show, okay?
All right, Abby, thanks for calling. I'm glad you're feeling better, girl.
All right. Talk to you guys later. Happy Valentine's.
Thank you, you too.
Talk to us again soon?
Yes, I will call again, I promise.
All right. You have a good day, sweetie. Happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you. Bye.
Now, Miss Abby, there is a special message for you, so you would need to go over and listen to the archive so you can hear it. Okay, now the first part of the message is special, but the second part's even better, so you can kind of like just fast forward past the first part and listen to the second part. Alright? Well, now, Jim, I have to agree with Abby. I think you need to give that girl a second chance. You know, I was thinking about it, and I was thinking, I've seen that commercial, Nothing Beats a Tenor Twist. Maybe that girl was wearing one of them tenor diapers, and she just could not help herself.
Well, maybe. I don't know. Do you think she'd be offended if I got her a pair of stilts?
Well, she might.
Like those shoes that these people wear to work on the ceilings and stuff, just to raise her up a couple of feet.
Well, damn it, Jim, how about you getting down on your knees? Why the girl gotta come up to you? Why can't you come down to her level?
I creak like an old rusty screen door. If I get down there, I might have to hire a tow truck to get me back up.
There you go with that damn whining again. It might be a lower temperature down there. You won't have to get down there and get so hot.
Well, that could be. Yeah, if I take my shoes off, it gets a little cold. So, yeah, it's probably cooler down there.
See, I'm telling you, brother, you got to look for the advantages in things. You look for the silver lining. There's always one there. Sometimes you just got to dig a little deeper to find it.
But, if I would have... If I'd have had to take her into any place public other than the restaurant, I'd have lost her in the crowd. If we went someplace that was crowded, she'd have just disappeared. I would never found her.
Oh, damn it, man, put a leash on that girl like they do with them toddlers. You whiny thing, there you go. Move back to Michigan, you whiny thing. Move back to Michigan. Man up.
I just get her a helium balloon and tie it to her.
Don't go... See, that song. Don't go changing to try to please me. Don't go trying to change the girl to please yourself. Look at you.
No,
just get down on your knees and hold hands with the girl. Didn't you ever see Tim Conway do that little character that he does? He's on his knees.
Well, yeah, I've seen it.
If he can do it, you can do it. You're tough. Yeah, you're tough, brother. Well, I take that back. I'm sorry. You used to be tough.
Where can I get good knee pads so my knees won't hurt, Gary?
Go to a hardware store.
Hardware store sells knee pads?
Yeah, like for carpenters and stuff like that. Carpet layers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
See? You wear them knee pads like carpet layers wear. Layers. Do that word association there. Look for the silver lining, Jim.
Okay, well, she likes gold, though.
Well, paint the damn things gold, then.
You think she'd notice if it was painted?
I don't know.
Okay. Hey, Perry, weren't we in the middle of a station identification?
Yeah, we were.
You think we ought to do that?
Yeah, we ought to. There's something wrong with your sound tonight, brother. You're sounding kind of robotic over there. Anyway, here we go. This is...
Well, yeah, you're the same thing. I don't know if it's your end or my end, but you've been doing the same thing over here, so...
It might be your express. Alright, anyway, Here we go with another song. This is Sonia Eden with It's a Beautiful Day.
Oh, and it is, too. Play that song.
Sometimes the rain is falling, but I won't let it in. There could be storm clouds looming, but I'll shine with it. 'Cause every day there's something beautiful that shines through the rain. There is something good on the way. It's a beautiful day, and I won't give in to my fears. Watch them fade away while I get over my tears. It's a beautiful day, and I won't give in to my fears. Watch them fade away while I get over my tears. Sometimes I don't feel like trying, but I won't give it in. The rain's true, the landlord's calling, but I'll try again. 'Cause these challenges won't bring me down. I'll shine through the rain. 'Cause there is something good on the way. It's a beautiful day, and I won't give in to my fears. Watch them fade away while I get over my tears. It's a beautiful day, and I won't give in to my fears. Watch them fade away while I get over my tears. Every day there's something good, something beautiful. Every day there's something good, something beautiful. There'll always be stormy weather, but the sun will shine again. I'll keep the faith as my umbrella to weather the rain. 'Cause this love can sometimes bring you down, but I'll feel the sun again. 'Cause there is something good on the way. It's a beautiful day, and I won't give in to my fears. Watch them fade away while I get over my tears.
up recently.
Oh, nah, you gonna do it to me too, brother. I see
Well,
how y'all are.
I had a mantra for you.
Oh,
I
okay.
came on and I was really concerned, and I had a mantra for you. It might help you get over this post-furry disorder that you have.
Alright, what is it?
The mantra is, what's up, Doc?
Okay.
Okay, so when you think about your date, you just say to yourself, what's up, Doc?
What's up, Doc? Alright. Now, do I do that with my meditations or what?
Well, you do that with your meditations and your flashbacks.
Okay.
If you're in the kitchen making yourself a bagel and you're thinking about rabbits, then you might want to see this. What's up, Doc?
Okay, I remember that. I appreciate that. What the heck would I do without you, brother? See, are you there?
I'm still here.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to think what you would do without me. You'd probably still have a flashback. That's what you would do.
You know, I think you're right. I really appreciate that, Seamus. So now, dude, what did you do for Valentine's? Do leprechauns celebrate Valentine's Day?
Of course, our Valentine's Day is every day.
Okay.
I got together with some little pixie friends of mine, and we had a wild party down in the forest.
Now, do you guys like regular people flash all that red, or do y'all stick with the green theme?
Well, we predominantly go with the green, but some roses are on offer on Valentine's Day, which is every day, so a little bit of red every so often.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that'll work. So now, we need to get together and plan that gold mining trip that we were talking about a while back.
In the Rocky Mountains?
Well, yeah, we can go to the Rockies, it's still pretty cold there, Seamus, you know, so, we might want to think of someplace a little bit warmer.
Is there any place warmer? It's been kind of a cold winter across here for you guys.
Yeah, it sure has. Of course, now some people are sitting down there in Florida with temperatures in the 60s, heading towards the 80s, and still whining and complaining, Seamus.
Well, I've heard that the person that you're mentioning had a date with a leprechaun recently.
Yeah, I do believe so.
Well, I think so, yeah. And I wanted to know if you know her, Seamus.
Right. Did she have ginger hair?
Well, no, it was kind of brown. She might have dyed it though.
Right, she might have dyed her hair, yeah. And what was her name there, Jim?
Her name was Marianne.
Right. And she ate a lot.
Yes. Oh my God, you wouldn't believe how much this girl ate.
Did she like green? Does she like the color green?
Well, she, come to think about it, she did have a green shamrock on. You know, I think it was painted green, but I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, she's a leprechaun.
Well, that explains a lot. I'll tell you what, she was a feisty little thing.
So you're going on a second date with her there, Jim?
I don't know. I'm kind of afraid of her. I mean, anybody that gets up and walks around in the front seat of a car, I mean, you know, that's a little scary.
Whine and complain, whine and complain.
But you have gold. You have a lot of gold there, Jim.
Well, she had a gold chain on. I don't know how she stood up, Seamus. It was big enough, the links on it were big enough that you could have used it to tow a car.
But tell you what, see if you're not going to go on a second date with her, give her my number. I'll go on a date with her.
Oh, okay.
Gold.
You just want her gold. I know what you're up to.
Of course. That's all I'm after. Once you get into your gold.
Uh-huh. I see. Okay. Yeah, I'll think about that, Seamus. I just might share that one with you.
Now, wait a minute.
She might be more to you than she was to me.
Now wait a minute. What do you mean sharing that with her? You talking about sharing her now?
Yeah, I meant share her phone number.
Oh, you mean give it to her? See that you got, Jim. You need to learn how to speak, man, because in my world, sharing a girl don't mean quite the same as giving a phone number up. See, we say we'll give her your phone number. Sharing a girl means y'all gonna do some freaky stuff.
You misheard me. You didn't hear what I said. I told Seamus that I might share her number with him. I had to think about it.
Oh, now, hey, we got a question over here in the chat room. I would like to contact the spirit of Michael Jackson and ask him if Billie Jean is his love or not.
Well, Perry, that's your department.
No, I don't talk to Michael Jackson.
Well, why not?
'Cause he said beat it.
Okay.
Well, you know,
So,
hey.
Seamus, do you know this Marianne? Have you ever encountered her? Did we lose Seamus?
I think we might have. Oh, there he
I know,
is.
I was distracted. There was a flash of gold by the left of me there. Do I know her? I don't know her intimately yet. But if you're going to share her digits with me, I might get to know her real soon.
Hey, Seamus, that wasn't gold. That was just some spray paint Jim was trying to be cheap and fool somebody with.
No,
Right.
that was for the silver lining to the cloud. We were going to paint that gold, remember?
Silver, I don't like silver. Gold's me better.
Yeah, Perry told me that every cloud has a silver lining, and I said, well, she seems to like gold. Can I paint it gold?
Or her trying to have gold lining, because she's a leprechaun.
Okay. Now, see, we got it from an authority here, Perry. Now
Yeah.
you know.
Well, see, I ain't never come across a cloud with gold lining. Really, I ain't never crossed one with a silver lining, you know, but I keep trying to find one, you know. That's why I say you gotta dig real deep sometime. I found a nickel once, so, you know, I kind of figure, you know, that silver lining there.
I thought they existed when you started telling me about it. I just took your word for it, Perry.
Well, they do.
So now you're telling me you've never seen one?
I said I found a nickel in one, didn't I?
No, you never told me that.
You wasn't listening. You was too busy whining.
Is that what it was?
Yeah. Yeah, see, either you're whining or you're doing the machine gun thing, so you're kind of missing stuff here and there tonight.
Oh, okay.
So, you know...
Yeah, I've looked at everything, so I don't know what the problem is. I tried to fix it.
It could be me, but see, if I go on and try to reboot now, then I'm going to lose the show. So,
yeah, don't lose the show.
Yeah, I don't think it's on my end, though. It might be Pal Talk or something. I don't know. I ain't technical. See,
do you have technical issues?
Yes, we have technical.
I think it's
those bloody gremlins again.
Well, I think it said that Pal Talk Express.
Right, but you're sounding okay. Actually, the sound is fine.
Okay, so I'm just hearing it over here on my side. So it is you, Jim.
I think it might be. I think it might be the case.
Yeah,
I hear it over here too. So I don't.
Yeah, well, that's 'cause you're so damn whiny. You need to hear it. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist that one.
I'm just hearing it on Skype, and it sounds fine.
All right, yeah, it's probably that Express. All right, it is 11:35. We have what 25 minutes left in the show. More than enough time for y'all to call in. You know, we do have the Cupid name readings, past life readings, smart ass readings, you know, advice, love advice.
And I want to know if Seamus has got any words of wisdom for us.
Right. Well, I was curious to find out my Valentine's name.
Alright, well, let's see. I know what your first name is, so what is the month of your date? The date, damn it, the month you were born in.
I was born in October.
October, alright. Well, your name would be Naughty Heartbreaker.
Naughty Heartbreaker. That's me.
Wait, did you say October or November?
October.
Oh yeah, Naughty Heartbreaker.
And words of advice for Valentine's Day. On a blind date, don't give them your real name and telephone number, or you'll get them to come around and put you in a furry costume like what happened to Mr. Perry there.
Now see, Seamus, I thought why did you have to go back to that furry costume?
I was giving him some advice.
Yeah, but see, you just took me back to that night.
But remember your mantra there. You got a mantra to do with us.
Yeah, but that ain't gonna work. That just blew that mantra right out my head.
Seamus, he went out with SpongeBob SquarePants and woke up to some cross between an animal and a bird. It had gray fur and feathers.
And opossum and beaver. I think, kangaroo also. Because she had a little pouch that she kept her purse and stuff in. She didn't feel like carrying it.
Right. Did she have a little pouch down in front?
Yeah, that's why I said she had a little pouch. And she kept her pocketbook in there because she didn't feel like carrying it. You know, the strap kept sliding down her arm. And she put it back up. You know how women do. And the strap would slide back down. And she put it back up.
She had some sort of a weird animal fetish, because she knocked Perry out and then dressed him up in some kind of furry outfit. And I still haven't got enough information to find out what kind of animal it was. He didn't know if it had a tail, and he didn't tell me if it had any whiskers or anything else, just that it was gray.
Look, Mr. CSI, I told you I would send it and you can do some forensic test on it.
But you already burned it.
That's what forensics is, the after stuff.
Well, why don't you do the forensics on it?
Because I don't give a damn what it is. I know it was scary. I saw it when it was alive.
Well, then you should know what kind of animal it is if you saw it when it was
I
alive.
told you, kangaroo, rat, opossum, with a little beaver thrown in.
Seamus, does something like that have a name?
Kangaroo rat poss.
Put a name on that thing?
Right.
Yeah.
I think that would be called a chimera.
A chimera or a kangaroo rat poss.
Kangaroo rat pot as well.
Yeah.
Interesting.
With
You
a little
do have
beaver.
some really interesting dates here, Perry.
Yeah, I know. See, I like I said, we're gonna have to figure out whose bright idea it was to have the callers call in for a date. I will find that person.
Well, I think you came up with that, Barry.
Oh no, that was not my idea.
Well, I don't know. I think it was.
Oh no, I'm absolutely positive. That thought never crossed my mind. Yeah, now Miss Willow says that she believes it was destiny. I do believe it was destiny. Yeah, there is a consensus in the chat room. It was Miss Destiny's idea.
Right.
Uh-huh. I thought that's who it was, but I didn't want to jump the gun and say anything and accuse anybody without knowing for sure. But I was pretty certain that's who it was.
And was it Destiny the one that dressed you up as a furry?
No, that wasn't Destiny. That was some crazy woman that tried to stalk me and get me to move in with her once before. She claimed that I sent her a bunch of money to move in with her. But, I'm a tightwad. I ain't send nobody money to live with me. Plus, I don't live in South Carolina.
Right.
No, the caves in Kansas, isn't it, Perry?
The what is?
The cave.
We cannot disclose the location of the Mantra Cave, Jim. Especially
gold in that cave.
Especially in a live broadcast, because certain people listen and will be able to find me again.
Well,
and she probably has more.
Just the state, they won't be able to find you. Just the state.
Oh, I think that girl had GPS in them furry costumes.
Well, if that's the case, then she already knows where you're at.
Well, see, we ain't gonna give her any help. Let her do it all on her own.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what kind of animal do you think Perry was, Seamus? Any idea?
He was a kind of roof opossum thingy, I think.
Oh, I thought that's what she was.
Well, was that not what he was dressed up in? What were you dressed up in there, Perry?
I don't know. It looked kind of like a bat, wolf, monkey, gorilla, leopard.
Right. Was there any drugs involved in this date?
I think she did give me a roofie.
Right. Could you have been hallucinating, maybe?
No, I wish I was. That would have been so much easier.
Well, you know, when he told me that he went out with her, the first thing he told me is he went out with SpongeBob.
Right.
Well, that's what the costume, that's what she looked like when she turned around and led me to the living room. See? That's how I felt. You see how quiet y'all got? That's how quiet I got.
So Seamus, what do you think about all this? I think Perry got to hit that pipe a little too hard before he went over there. What do you think?
I think Perry needs to find himself a nice little leprechaun lass and settle down, and stay away from all these crazy women.
Now, why
costumes.
Why do I need to settle down, Seamus?
I could send him Mary Ann.
No, that's your woman. I don't want to take your woman, Jim.
Well, if she's a leprechaun, though, if you want to follow Seamus' advice, I mean, there you go.
Now, I don't have a problem with leprechauns or short people, but, you know, I do not want to date a woman that had her eyeball on you first, Jim, because that means she still got the hots for you. She's not after me.
Okay, well, you know, we could always get out one of those mind eraser pens like they've got in what was it, Men in Black. Can't you? Aren't those those little pens that you pull out and push the button and everybody forgets everything?
Well, I wish they did. If they did, I would flash it and make you forget what a wuss you was when it comes to temperatures.
Okay.
See, now you mess with me, I gotta miss back. You wuss.
I know. What can I say?
Seamus, if you were in 80-degree weather, would you be complaining it's cold?
Well, I don't complain about the 80. I just complain about the 50s and 60s.
I'm sorry, 60 degrees.
If I was in 60-degree weather, I would be wearing my shorts, drinking a pina coladas.
See?
Well, I wear my coat when it's 60 degrees.
Jim, face it, man. You're just not that, I ain't gonna say manly, but you're a wuss. Let's face it.
Well, see, I admit that. I mean, there's no problem there.
Okay. All right. And as long as you know it, we know it. Everybody's cool. Okay.
Yeah. Jim doesn't do cold.
Well, I don't either. That's why I could not for the life of me figure out why you kept wanting to go to all these winter sports, and now you're sitting there watching the Olympics talking about ski bobbing and snow shushing and all that stuff.
Well, see, when we went skiing, though, the best part of that whole night was sitting in front of that great big giant fireplace, you know, and drinking hot chocolate. That was the best part of that whole thing.
And the best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. What's your point?
Well, that was, well, we already admitted that neither one of us is ever going to strap forward to our feet again and stand on top of a hill.
Uh-huh, that's what I'm saying. So what's your point?
Well, we both agreed that was downright dangerous.
Uh-huh.
Well, you're the one who wants to go out and do stuff. I just go along with it. I just come up with the ideas. I figure if you want to do something, well, I'll oblige you and come up with these ideas, keep you busy.
You know
could
what?
always come down here. We'll go to the beach.
You know
Well, I
what,
thought we were
Jim?
meant to be going gold hunting.
Yeah, we are gonna go gold hunting. But you know what, Jim?
What, Gary?
We need a new idea person. I'm firing you.
Oh, that's no fun.
Yeah, 'cause you like to come up with cold stuff. See, you forget I got that lovely golden brown skin tone. We don't like cold weather.
You're the one that always says, come on, let's go do something. Well, it's wintertime. What are you supposed to do?
Go to the Bahamas is what I was talking about. Jamaica, Tahiti, Bora Bora.
We don't have to get that exotic. Just come to Florida. Seamus, you can come too.
Okay, I'll definitely, I'll be there. Is there any gold in Florida?
I don't know. I bet you there is. I bet you go around, talk to these little old ladies. You can find lots of them.
Okay, I'll come along. Okay, I'm going to have to be...
You just look for the little old ladies with blue hair, and you follow them around, and, you know, they drop things. They might even drop gold for you.
Oh, now damn it, there you go again, man, taking the easy way out. Look at you, following old ladies around. We're supposed to go and dig for our own gold. We ain't following a bunch of old ladies around and hope they drop something. Don't you know them old ladies are quicker to pick up money than you are?
Well, why don't we go and hunt for Spanish doubloons? It's Florida, so there'll be lots of gold of the Spanish Main.
Yeah, there you go. Gold doubloons and booty. Get
yeah,
that.
There's a lot of sunken ships just off the shores down here. Yeah, that's an idea.
We go deep sea diving.
With that nose that Seamus has got, I bet you he could find every one of them.
Yeah, Seamus will find the gold and I'll find the booty.
Right. And we'll all drink rum and shiver me timbers.
And who's going to be the diver, Perry? Is that going to be you? I'm afraid to go underwater like that.
Oh, yeah, I'll dive.
Oh, okay.
Well, now, hey, we could go over there to that well. Now, it's pretty cold. That Berry Sea Gold. You know, that not very deep where they go diving, you know, so we could go over there and get one of those little things, you know, and you don't have to go all the way out, way out in the ocean. But really, we could go up into some mountains or someplace where we don't have to get wet.
Now, see, there you are. You're talking about going to cold places again, and you're just yelling at me for going cold places.
No, not all mountains is cold. There's some warm mountains, and I didn't say we were going tomorrow.
Warm mountains? What is it, a volcano?
No, the mountains ain't always cold, Jim. Sometimes it gets nice and warm and toasty up there.
Well, that's what I said. What is it, a volcano?
No, I'm just talking about regular mountains. If you go up like the Rockies, is when you get high altitudes is when it gets colder. Now, if you're going up someplace like Pikes Peak, yeah, you want to take a jacket when you get up in the higher elevations because it starts to get chilly up there.
Now, see, you're talking about going in the mountains and it's cold up there, and you're blaming it all on me.
You don't have to go all high to get it. You can go down to the lower places. I see how this is going. Jim just wants to sit in the snow lodge and watch the snow bunnies.
Well, that's right. And you know, it's not even biblical to go up high. Did you know that?
It's not.
Nope. Jesus says, lo, I will be with you always. He didn't say anything about high.
Well, now that's true. You got me there. Damn it, here I was thinking about the mountain of Ararat and Noah's Ark. But you see, you went New Testament on me. Damn it, Jim.
Well, I just thought I'd let you know that all this high stuff, you know, it's not even right anyway you look at it.
Well, that depends. we'll talk about that another time. You know, we got...
See, now you're the one talking about, I got all the bad ideas being cold, and you want to go up in the mountains where in June there's still feet of snow up there.
No, Jim, you're not understanding. Not all the mountain. Never mind. I'll show you a picture later, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm really not getting anywhere trying to explain this to you. You got that freeze brain from down there in them Florida icy temperatures. I understand.
Let's put it to a vote in the chat room. Do you think I'm right or do you think Perry's right?
All right. Who thinks... Okay, give me one if you think Jim is right. I ain't seeing no one.
And then he starts talking about going to these cold places. But it's my fault that we went someplace cold.
All right. Let me see some twos if you think... Let me see some twos if you think I'm right.
I have a little pixie waiting for me, so I'll have to be going now. So I'll see you later, Perry.
All right, Seamus. Thanks for it.
What you before you go, Seamus? One or two?
I'm right. One is Jim's right. Two is Perry's right. I'm a three. I'll go for three.
You go for three. We're both right, huh?
No, he's too chicken to answer because he's afraid we're going to leave him in a gold ditch somewhere.
Well, you might not take me along and get the gold if I upset you. So, see, my plan is to come along, but it's not a good idea to tell you my plan right now.
Well, Seamus, you can vote however you want, buddy, because I'll still take you with me no matter what, all right?
Right.
But now, Jim, I do have to tell you, we got 2 twos over here in the room. We have a 5 by the fish hoarder. And a number 1 by somebody that need to go to the restroom. Now, I told y'all before, we don't need to announce going to the potty, okay? Now, there's 2 of them that gotta go. Didn't we tell y'all to do that before you left the house? I mean, really. Good googly moogles.
Thanks for calling in, buddy. And if we go...
Thanks, dear Jim.
If we go gold hunting, I promise you that you're always welcome, all right?
Right. I'll see you there.
You along. Well, after all, you got the best nose for gold of anybody I know. So we got to
have. I'll see you there. Enjoy the rest of your show there, Jim. Enjoy the rest of the show, Perry.
All right, thank you, and thanks for calling in.
Bye for now.
Jim, we've only got about 6 more minutes left in the show.
Really?
Yeah, time went fast, didn't it?
Holy cow. I think you must have slipped me something in my drink or something, Harry. How did that time go so quick?
I can't tell. I gave you some of that stuff that girl gave me the other night. But I promise...
Oh, that one?
Yeah, but I promise not to put you in a furry costume.
Okay, well, that's good. I think I'd be kind of scary in fur.
Yeah, I'm just going to bring that little woman back to your house.
Okay. Well, she was kind of cute, Harry. I mean, she wasn't ugly or anything. You know, I didn't feel like I needed to leave her any place, but it was just, I don't know. I guess I was a little self-conscious that, you know, I could have used her as an armrest. I mean, she didn't even come up to my elbow, for crying out loud.
Now, all you short people that have a problem with what he's saying, remember, Perry Noyd did not say anything about y'all short folks. That was Mr. Jim.
Well, short people are cool. I'm not that tall. I'm only 5'7". But I mean, she was really little.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like going out with a 9-year-old or something. You know, a really little person.
Like I said, you short people that have a problem with it, you know, yeah, that song that short people have no reason to live. My mama did not like that song neither. Alright, let's go on and do another promo here real quick. And I got a little ditty here to play for y'all. I guess it ain't really a little ditty. It's something cool. I like it.
freedomtalkradio.co.uk. Let's go! This is the most diverse, most amazing, one of the funniest radio stations you could ever listen to on the internet. I've heard so much stuff from the ups, the downs, the lefts, the rights.
The politics, the non-politics, the schmalitics, whatever you want to call them.
It's great.